Yo, welcome back to another episode of Poddy Animals. I am your host, Theo. Across from me, as always, is Scoot. To my left is Denise. And filling in again for Eli is my brother-in-law, Rick. What is going on, everybody? Eli's on the mend. He should be back in another couple weeks. Scoot's microphone's not ready.
It's ready.
I'm thinking we're about to switch out Eli's name and put Rick's name in the little.
I did. It's here.
Oh, is he
here?
official?
Yeah, I actually switched our whole. You see our whole thing?
Oh, the whole format. Yeah.
This whole getup is switched up. So what's going on?
How was that Cavs thing last night?
Dude.
Listen, we schmoozed this dude to get these tickets.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
Because
when
I
you
don't-
say schmoozed, how did you?
Well, Denise gave me a hand job. But we got the
right. Way to
tickets.
go, Denise.
We got free food. Go ahead. Tell them how we did it, baby.
Which hand?
The bad elbow.
Both of them are hurting. She's got an ice pack inside her hoodie, as you can see.
You guys put in some work for
Oh
tickets.
my God.
Dude, these tickets. So originally, it was only, we were going to be on the sidelines behind the players.
Oh wow.
And I was like, we were already grateful to be able to get there. He was going to give us food and drinks and, tour the facility, whatnot. And then,
Are we going to say who he is? Is this like a secret?
Jay from
Jay,
the
he's
Cavaliers.
a salesman.
He's a
They
sales-
basically
yeah.
try to get you to buy season tickets.
Yeah.
This is what
And
this
you
was.
pretended you were going to
This
do
is
it.
that. This is that.
What are you talking about? No.
Timeshare thing.
Timeshare thing.
Yeah, basically.
It is.
Seat share. That's what
But once he started going over numbers, it's
Yeah.
like,
And then he was
we
like,
need a couple days.
his boss came over and chit-chatted with us. And, we're like, can you change this, and this? He was like, for you? Yeah. Which I already knew they can do whatever.
Right.
Doable. Hey.
Yeah, so
Right,
it
right.
went from quarterly payments for a year to, can we do monthly? Why, yes,
Yes,
you
you
can.
can.
Is it that expensive that you need
Dude.
to break this shit down into like?
Listen, for
31,000.
that's for 4 seats.
For 4 seats.
For 21 games.
15,000 for 2 seats for 21 games.
That's
it's
half
not even
of the
a full
home
season.
schedule.
It's just half.
Wow.
Just half.
Wait.
Paying almost $500 a game?
Can you name more than 5 players?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can. For
Yeah.
the
'Cause
Cavs.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can.
I can. Nah.
And my favorite player.
Yeah, we were supposed to be sitting behind the Cavs bench. He's like,
The
we're gonna,
dugout, yeah.
after we were
Yeah.
like, well, we're going to need some time to think about it,
Yeah, and then it's
Oh,
like
they moved you.
No, wait.
No, he moved us to
he
a better-
made us yeah,
Oh,
because
really?
he goes like this. He goes, "All right, Denise, check your seats now, and you guys have a good day." Like he didn't even wait for me to look at them.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
like,
so he
"Have
knew
it."
you were gonna like the new seat.
So
Yeah.
I'm looking at him like, I just kind of stopped and was like, "Oh my god, we're right there where the rich people and the owners and stuff sit, and like right there, courtside."
we're
Like
behind the basket.
Behind the basket,
But
though.
we're like,
But
I don't
we're-
know, fifth
yeah.
or sixth row up
nice.
from the court.
Yeah. So it's not, and we got access to
A lounge.
the
you can
lounge
go and
that
eat
only rich
and
people
drink.
go into.
You just have your bracelet on. You go in.
Yeah. The coach. We saw the coach walks.
Yeah, after the game, he was going to his press
and it's
conference.
funny because security and stuff. Everybody's like this. Everybody's like holding everybody back.
Stop and wait.
And then
Coach is on his way.
we're like
Coach
this.
is coming
we're
through.
like, and they just let us on their.
And I'm thinking,
I'm like,
She VIP'd
do
him.
you know who
Yeah.
I am? I had the me and Shar had the bartenders laughing because I'm like, this makes me feel like I want to say, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
they
Do
had
you
everything
know
you could
me?
think of food wise in this
Everything.
place.
Wow.
Everything.
And it was
just
free.
kept coming. It just
It's
kept
free.
coming.
Nice.
So you could take it where we sat. They had a little area where you could
But
set shit.
No-
not
That's
on
why
the floor or
the
anything.
tickets are so much though.
You
Because
got like your own little
where
table,
we were gonna
kinda.
buy,
So-
if we were to buy tickets,
You get all that
you get
same experience.
all that.
Yeah, if we were to buy them
if we
season
were to buy
tickets,
those
that's what we
seats,
get every
we
time.
we get seats
but
like what
people
you're
like
sitting in.
People like you are not buying those tickets,
No.
right?
If I went enough, yeah, and then-
$31,000?
No.
That's for
We
four.
probably would have got 2 for.
Yeah,
Not that we were going
15.
We were
So
kicking around
$15,000 for a half a season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
but if you could sell half of that,
you
or
can
even,
sell it.
Oh.
and they
And
get the
I
lounge.
just don't-
Whoever goes.
Yeah.
I just don't think, like, honest to God, I think if you're looking in that row of seats, there's like an executive, a VIP,
Yeah.
and then
And then-
Theo.
Yeah. No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking people like us don't get that stuff.
Yeah,
We don't-
literally the Cavaliers girls were dancing right behind us. The stage is right behind us.
Yeah.
I don't think average
Moondog,
people
and
get
then the
those.
Oh my God,
Cavalier
it's so
dude
cool.
was right there and
Yeah.
everything.
Great shirt to wear. Do you know who I am?
Right.
Right when you're sitting there every game, like,
Oh my God.
there's a couple. Do you know who we are?
Right.
To get to our
Most
seats,
people are like, no.
Every game is something different. Do you know what we paid?
to get to,
Do you know which child we had to give up for this?
so to get to our seats, you got to walk along the first row, the courtside seats. We're walking right behind them just to get up to our
That's
seats.
nice, man.
But
It
you know
was
what's
sweet.
disappointing though is I was looking right there because you know it's a playoffs game. Famous people come.
Oh, sure.
I didn't see one. There wasn't
Miles Garrett
one
was there. He was at
was he?
courtside.
Miles Garrett is not famous.
To us, he's famous.
He's here. He doesn't count. I wanted a famous
like
person.
who would be here out of town to
don't
come
know,
watch
like
the
a
Cavs?
movie
Game
star.
one. It's
This
not-
was a playoff game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
against
this was-
Orlando. Who's from Orlando?
Okay,
Exactly.
if we saw Shaq, would be cool.
Shaq played for the Lakers. He played for the Cavs. He
Five
played
guys.
for Orlando.
He played for Five
Yeah.
Guys.
He owns a
played for
pizza
Car-
shop.
Right
Oh,
now
he didn't play
pays
for
the
Five
car
Guys?
insurance.
He actually owns Five Guys.
Don't he own Jet's Pizza too, or something like that? Like I don't know.
No one's supposed to know that. Jimmy shouldn't have told you that.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shaq.
Never mind.
Oh,
But it was a great experience. They took us back.
Oh my God, it
He
was
took us
so
on a
cool.
tour of the whole arena.
Oh.
2
wow.
hours
Oh,
before the
wait.
game.
Wow.
And then so you get there 2 hours before the game,
Nice.
which I would be like, who wouldn't come 2 hours before? But then he tries to sweeten the deal, and was like, "Tell you what, I'll throw in 4 tickets to the Janet Jackson concert,
JJ? Yeah. hell
and you
yeah.
have
It's a $5,500 package.
yeah,
We're gonna throw it in if you guys sign right now.
yeah." I was like,
And the lows he's putting us in is gonna be behind stage, so we ain't even gonna see shit.
no, but just the man.
But you know what? That is 100% tax deductible. It's got to be. It's entertainment.
Yeah,
You can take
it
clients
is
there.
because you can take clients
Why
there.
wouldn't you
Well, that's what.
spend it?
Yeah, that's what
sell
Mike
it?
was thinking. He's like, if we could sell Davey
Yeah.
on that.
Oh my God.
So she was like, yeah, I can talk Monday. We were trying to get out of not having to sign,
Yeah.
which we weren't going to sign anything. But she's like, I want to talk to the railroad. Mike's like, I'm going to talk to my guy Davey.
Yeah.
They're not talking to anybody. They're not talking.
We're a small podcast of people. We don't have our own people. I'm gonna have my people talk to your people.
She's like, I'm going to talk
We
to
don't
the
have fucking
railroad. I'm going to.
Yeah, I'll have my people text your people.
Yeah.
And if they text back, we'll let you know.
people. Right.
So he was all over it. He's like, well, just in case, while Mike wants to talk to Davey, can you two lock it
Yeah,
in right
I'm
now so
like-
we can hold the 4 seats?
No.
Like if I can get 2 signatures, we'll hold the other 2.
So that dude was getting
He
it.
was, and the cool thing though is they want you to feel like you're
Yeah.
special because like the manager, like the game had started. I think it was like commercial break probably or something, and he came over and was like, "Hey, what's up?" Blah blah blah, and then so on and so forth. I was just like,
So how many games is a season right now?
82.
82. And you get how many?
21.
21 of the 41 that are home games.
There's 41 home.
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't for that much money you don't get all the fucking home games?
No.
Oh wait, but let me tell you what comes with that money though, as well as what we already just told you. When they have
Some of my money back.
No,
I mean,
when
that'd be
the
great.
games are out of town, when they go to away games,
You can go there and
you
watch
can
them
go.
on TV.
No,
They do. They let you in there to
host-
watch them on the
watch it
jumbotron.
at
Well,
home.
they host you like they'll take you there, and you get to stay at the Ritz-Carlton
Huh?
and go to the game.
Where?
Out of town
Were
games.
you not listening to this?
No.
When we were at the court,
It's
and
as
he-
rare as Haley's comment. That's
Anyway.
not happening.
So that's thrown in there. He says when they have their member appreciation something, they get 1 to 2 out like away games that we get to go to.
Was that
And
us
they
or was
pay
that
for
the
all the
higher?
stuff?
They pay for the stuff you got to get
the
there.
flight. He was even mentioning something about riding with the team on their flight.
Yeah.
What?
I don't believe.
Yeah, you get to carry somebody's bags, dude.
I think what's strange about that is, let's say you go to another stadium, and all of a sudden you're taking somebody's row 2 seats F and G. Like, where do those people go?
They're eyeing you up from the other side.
Well,
with their
they
fucking
must be heading somewhere else because they have the season pass too, and they've been moved
But
on.
their
to
team is there.
So what? You just shipped out,
you
dude.
just
That's
go
it.
see another
team.
team.
You just go see somebody else.
You go to the Janet
I'm
Jackson
sure-
concert. Are you
I'm sure every stadium has
extras?
seats where they sell.
No, that's
you
the
know.
thing. Like, that's what I want to ask now, though. Like, so if you're going to ship me out to Miami to that game, right? What kind of seats do I get there?
I didn't even ask because.
Yeah, you find out you're in the parking lot looking with binoculars.
Well, no, because if
the
you're
screen?
paying money for to be
wild.
this member,
It's intimidating because he
it's
took
not
us
gonna
up
be
to
a-
their office and everything, and then they had food laid out up there and
Yeah.
everything. So we're grubbing. He gave us 2 drink tickets. But then when he upgraded our seats, we got these wristbands. Me and Mike were trying to scan. She's like, no, you got to scan your phone tickets to get
which
your
is weird
wristband.
because I gave him my phone. I said, "Here, you're going to need the phone."
No, she didn't. I asked for her phone.
You guys
you
might be
kidding?
like mafia connected at this point. You
Could
might
be.
have to. Somebody's going to show up here.
But
And
we
you're gonna
probably
have to sign
ate. We
that
probably
fucking-
ate a couple $100 worth of food. Easy with
You have
beer
to.
and
Easy.
shit.
I would.
You got
I'd
the
make
pretzel
them
bites?
regret ever asking
Easy
me.
because
Pretzel bites? No, we
I
don't.
got
No,
wings.
that's
Chicken
low
wings.
class, Rick.
That's concessions, Rick.
Dude, they had pot roast. They had everything up in there.
they had a lobster,
crab leg.
Can you get a
legs,
to-go
You're
box?
talking about pretzel fucking bites.
I didn't know if you guys went for the cheddar or
Shrimp,
not. I didn't know if you got
oysters.
You name it, they fucking
They
had it
had it
besides
all.
pretzel bites.
Yeah.
You're not getting that.
They didn't
I-
have concession
That
stand.
would be a deal breaker for me.
What, no pretzel bites?
I would think.
They go get
They
you
didn't
some, I
have that
guarantee
or
it.
popcorn.
No, not.
I'm telling you, I would go. I would like if I knew a game was coming up and I had them tickets, I'd make them. I wouldn't eat, dude, until
Oh,
that
no.
day. And
Oh, no.
eventually they'd
didn't.
be like, "Listen, we just want our money back because you're
you'd
costing
have
us so much."
Oh,
in
you'd have to
food."
look
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a UNICEF commercial.
I didn't.
Showing your ribs with your.
Yep, that's
Oh,
it.
they're
coat on
me
it.
and Mike
We
see her
ate.
and Shark coming from a distance. They got fucking plates
I
and
was
shit,
eating.
bringing them
I
back.
was eating
I
and
would. I'd
drinking.
be like,
I was
"Listen, I need an
eating
assistant
and
to help me
drinking.
carry my plates."
Mike comes back. He's got 6 beers wrapped in his fucking arm. Fuck it, you can just
Dude,
walk
I'm
out
paying
of there.
$15,000 for a seat. I'm
Dude,
I'm
own the
eating.
company that's the best write off. You take a client out
easy.
there
Yeah,
and
you-
have a blowout like that.
That's what Mike was trying to
That
sell
is
him on. Like,
it.
let me talk with Davey and we can use it
That'd
for
be
like
great.
getting
Yeah.
clients here.
Because even if if he didn't have a client, he could sell those tickets.
yeah.
Games he's not
But I
going
think if
to.
you look at it as a private person, you just got to have liquid equity. Just
When did
throw
they
away
start
money.
selling on this? Like,
Must be for
I'm
you.
sure. Yeah, they probably do it.
because
They got a whole sales team up in this
Yeah.
room.
Well,
huh?
here's the other.
Well,
part.
I'm thinking. Well, hold on. I'm thinking
Sorry,
like
buddy.
this: if we don't get into the playoffs, are you selling those fucking seats to anyone?
yeah.
But since we're
They're
getting
still
like,
selling those.
when the Cavs sucked,
No, it's
2
just
years
this-
ago, 3
They're-
years,
Oh,
they
no,
were selling
the-
$15,000 seats.
No, the
For $8
price
grand.
went up
No,
when
I'm
we
only
got.
getting.
The price went up when we got. I brain fart. What's the
I
guy's
asked
name?
him. I was like, if they don't re-sign Donovan Mitchell, do our
Mitchell.
prices
That's
go
what I was
down?
trying to-
Right.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's locked in. I'm
It's
like, well,
locked
that's
in.
That's
So
it.
what
So I
happened
don't know
was-
what I'm getting into next
Right.
year.
Before, but that's what I'm saying.
That
like,
guy gets hurt?
Prices were here, and then when they got someone, they went here.
Can you
They
imagine?
never go back down though.
Oh wow.
Can you
They only
imagine
go
all
up.
those people that bought tickets the season LeBron left?
Yeah.
You know them people were like, "Mother, I just spent $20,000
Yep, you're locked
on
in.
2 tickets for
Yeah.
me and my wife to watch this
Wow.
guy play next year and win us a
And
championship."
it's a contract.
And he left.
It's a contract, so it's not like you're getting out of it.
I guarantee you they were going down there getting their money's worth in food and shit.
So
Because after he left too, the Cavs went straight down the shitter.
Oh, yeah.
Because we traded
Absolutely.
off everybody at that point.
So
And you
who
were
made
just
out with somebody that signed up last year, kind of got a little bit of a better deal because the Cavs were doing well last year.
Yeah.
yeah, but you don't get any playoff tickets though. At least
Yeah,
give
you
me
don't-
one
it's
playoff
just 21
game.
regular season.
One
Oh,
fucking
you did say
playoff
regular-
game.
Yeah,
Sorry.
regular
Well, yeah. Then
season,
what do
no
you do for-
playoffs.
What do you do for play? Oh,
You
pay
watch it at
retail.
home, and
I gotta
hopefully
get
you got
one-
pretzel bites, right?
That's why I'd be arguing. I'd be like, listen, give me 20 regular season and give me one fucking playoff. One ticket. I'm not even taking the wife on this one.
That's
Just
why
one
when,
ticket or something.
You posted about being there in Jackie Miller's. You know, I hope you had fun and all that. And I put
And
underneath
you're
there,
like-
I got tickets to Game 7.
7.
Which we don't know if there's a 6 or nobody's
Right.
catching that. But I'm like, it made me
saw
feel
it.
good.
It
But
was
if anybody
funny.
catches that and knows basketball, there is no Game 7 if
Yeah.
they blow them out in 4. But
Right.
they don't even print them yet to be announced or something. It's funny.
Well, I tell you what, this was the first game, and every seat in that stadium.
Except for the 4 in front of us.
Dude,
I know. Don't.
They took all the shirts that they laid out on the seat.
Don't say they.
The towels.
Don't say they.
No, they didn't.
Well,
No, they
Mike,
didn't.
Mike
Don't
was,
say they.
Mike was grabbing them.
There you go.
Kevin grabbed all those.
Yeah,
shirts.
Kevin Smith.
I mean, it
So-
wasn't helping.
From
Denise
Akron.
like, hey, Mike, give me
He's
that
from
extra
Akron.
shirt. Give me that
I
extra
did not.
towel.
So there were shirts and towels and these glow watch bands on every single seat in there.
Wow.
So when they did the hype them up,
yeah.
and
You jacked them up.
and everybody
She couldn't
was
even
doing
spin her
their
towel.
towels and
Yes.
whatever. It was so loud in there. I've been to many a games. I've never felt the hype,
The electricity in
yeah,
Really?
that was in there. I was like,
You
this
guys
is wild.
major scored on this. How did me and Rick get set up with this? I want to go scam them out
We'll
of
give
fucking.
you Jay's number.
We'll give
No,
you-
for
No,
real.
for
Because
real. I
you
could
guys
be
just
like,
got a playoff
no,
game,
listen.
free food,
Listen,
basically
all
a
I got-
hand job.
Seriously, if you
4
want me to give them your
shirts,
name,
7 towels.
Look at the towel behind. Show them the towel.
oh,
It's right here.
They can't. You gotta put it up front.
2014.
Where-
24. Wow.
Up in front.
Let
of
them
the
know.
2014.
Yeah, look at
That's
that.
the hook this year, huh? Let them know.
But seriously, I could give them your number and be like, I got some friends that maybe
Friends in high places. We were just in low places.
Well, no, not now
you
because
know.
by the time he gets around to me, playoffs will be over and we fucking.
No, as long as you
I'll
get
get
in,
a single season ticket for next
Screw it, if
month,
you get in
for
before
next year.
Game
Yeah.
7, you're good.
Like Mike and Mike and Denise were supposed to get back to us. It's like the ground is sour. We can't even go to this guy now. He's like,
Right.
it's like Pet Cemetery. You screwed
No, they
it for all
got
of
till
us.
tomorrow. They got
Oh.
time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Just reach out to them. Say the railroad's
Dude,
thinking
you
about
should
it.
have really been just like calling all of your friends, like, "Hey, call this guy. We're all gonna get in.
We'll
We're
make
all,
it to every game.
Dude, everybody's just going to playoff games. Like, yeah,
Getting
no,
the
Ted said
experience.
he's getting ready to sign. I just
Listen,
talked to
it's
him.
a
This
great
guy
experience,
kept
though.
texting.
Oh, it sounds like
he
it.
kept texting and calling me
Changed
to
my
come
fucking
to a
number.
regular game.
Oh, how did he get
And-
your number originally?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So when Ted,
Is that your name?
That's
No,
this
she
guy right
was
here.
Max. I introduced myself to Jay yesterday. Hey, I'm Ted. It's Theo.
because I've been calling you Theo to him, I didn't want him to think I brought someone else.
Sounds like I think I know my name.
Anyway.
yeah.
No, the game that we went to for our anniversary, we were like, how much would it be to get us some season tickets? Let's see about getting some tickets.
Oh.
And then what
No one
about
we can't afford.
Well, no. And
I
I
can
was
afford
like,
regular seat,
regular seat.
human
yeah,
being
behind
Yes.
the steel
seats.
beam
Right.
up top. Yeah.
and then we were like, your family's big. All of us pitch in, we can get one of those suites.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody pitches
So-
in. There ain't enough seats in the suites for his fucking family.
It isn't
sweet.
because
We'll
it's
have to
small.
do the thing where you go in for a little while and you
Yeah.
come out
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'll go in. And
I
then-
lick the back of my hand, give you my stamp, and you lick the back of your hand
They
again.
could, because here's how you got the front, the inside of the suite, and then the entertaining section. So you have room for his family, and you got your own private bathroom. But anywho,
Everybody gets their own
that's
bathroom.
a bonus when you have your own private bathroom.
it was
You're
it
not
was
waiting in them
hotel
long
fancy
ass lines.
too.
Dude,
But
I'd go in there and
so
shit for one.
he
I
messaged
would.
me.
I would just go in there and blow it up.
He messaged me from then.
privilege.
He has been
Wow.
messaging me since then, and I'm like,
You're
we
smart enough
just
not to call him
haven't-
back until the playoffs.
No, I
That's
talked to
fucking
him.
genius, dude.
I
could have
talked to him,
courtside.
and I'm like, no. You know, he's busy. I'm busy. I'm out of town. He's out of town. Weddings.
Like we're
blah blah blah.
You gotta pretend
Like
you're
we're big
wealthy,
time.
right?
And so
Ted's
then-
out of town
Ted's
again.
counting his money right now. I'm
finally-
counting my money tomorrow.
He was like, and I have the text message. He's like, hey, if you have time, I got playoff seats. So naturally, I didn't
Call right
message
back.
him, and I messaged him right away, like,
Dude,
do you want to go to
Playoffs?
playoffs?
I
Food
get it.
and
like,
drink free.
That sounds like a lot of fun, but for $20,000,
It's a lot.
You
It's a
better
lot.
tag me in for a free throw or a 3-pointer or something.
Right.
Just let me come out. Give me a jersey. I'll come out. I'm not going to make it. We know I'm not going to make it. So don't fucking tag me in when we're down by 3. Tag me in when we're up by 6.
And
I'm
the
going to come
crazy
in. I'm going to
thing-
shoot a 3-pointer and I'll go right back to my fucking seat.
Yeah.
And I'll be happy. $20,000.
Well, and I even posted the video on Facebook. when we got there, like, we're the only ones in there with the players. Like, as they're warming up, I got a picture. Well, Shar posted it, so I didn't repost the picture.
Do you guys get all groupies?
Of Tristan?
They did. Yeah, they walked right up on
Theo.
Tristan. He's interviewing.
But he turns. He turns and smiled. He's like,
he's not even
like,
playing. He didn't play.
He did because he sucks.
Get a picture of Donovan Mitchell or someone that's coming to play.
You don't realize. Well, you guys probably do. You don't realize how
Get a picture
tall.
of fucking Moondog.
I thought
somebody
these
that's on the
two
court.
were tall.
He's in the game.
These two are like point guards compared to those guys. I mean,
big
these
guys.
dudes
I'm
are
still shooting
big.
a 3. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm
They're
getting out there
big.
too.
I
They're
could totally
big.
see how that 20 grand would be worth it. If you got a client
Yes.
that you want to flex,
Right.
just 1 or 2
Oh my
contracts,
God.
it's great. The rest of the time, sell them if you want to go to one.
Exactly.
I could see
This
it, but
would totally
go to
get
all
you
20
a
games
deal.
just for the freaking pretzel bites.
What do you think-
Which will be there.
Can somebody do the math on
It's a
that real quick?
stipulation.
Like, how much is that per game?
Three something.
Almost $400, like $350.
A seat?
Yeah,
A seat.
almost
$400
$400 a
seat.
ticket.
All you can eat.
Yeah,
drink.
all you can eat and drink.
Do you think you could sell those for $500?
Easy.
Say, like, I got a game coming
Yeah.
up this week. I got
Easy.
2 tickets.
Yeah,
I
those
can't make
Seen
it.
seats.
them. I've
Here's
seen them
Yes.
for sale.
Yes.
So why don't we get the tickets and just sell them? Is that like an investment? Is that like
No,
flipping
you
a
can't.
house?
You can't sell all of them.
You can only
Why?
sell 14
because they don't want you doing that.
Because then you become a scalper.
Yep.
You can only
Not a
sell
scalper,
14.
I'm just more busy than I thought I was gonna
becoming
be.
seat geek.
Just more busy than I thought it'd
Right.
be.
I really thought I'd make it. Like,
Here's how
fuck
you go
me.
around it. Like
My
me
cat had
personally,
babies, I can't-
I would be like, I would somehow put it on Facebook or something, like, so they can't tell. Because the way that you get busted is if you do it through SeatGeek.
Yeah, but you said here's a way around it, and you're not really giving us a way around it.
No,
You didn't
know,
give
post
us-
it on
Vegas
Facebook.
Jay.
Hey, I got on Facebook. Hey, I got seats.
How
Anybody want
about
them?
this?
$500.
How about this? How about if I say it's $500 a seat, right?
Yep.
I could sell 14 straight up, right? 14 games. The other games, I only sell 1 of the seats. I'm going. Rick, you want to go? It's
Yeah,
$500,
yeah.
bud.
Yep.
We go together. So I still make $500 off his seat, and I get to watch the game. You know what I mean? But how are they really going to know? Like, do they ID you?
SeatGeek is how they.
Yeah, they don't
Do
want to
it.
see it on there. So I
No,
mean, yeah, they
I'm not. I'm just sell it to friends and like you said.
Yeah, but you got to
Facebook
send
and-
it somehow.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how you.
What are you
get
gonna do?
busted.
Give them your phone?
Yeah,
You gonna let them take your phone
Can
in
I
the
just-
game?
it's
Can I
not
just-
paper tickets.
No.
Right? Can I just send you a text message with the like? That's how I do coupons on stuff. Here, Rick, I got a coupon for this fast food joint here.
It's frowned upon.
Well, of course it's frowned upon, but I want my fucking. I'm trying to flip tickets here.
I'm trying, trying to
Flipping
make this make
tickets.
sense.
I'll even go in ahead of the game and I'll decorate your seat for you and make it look good. And
But
shit,
it was
like I'm
nice to
flipping a
experience.
house.
It's nice
was
to
cool.
experience that
Good.
one time to get the food.
I'm
and
just
Fuck, I
glad they
bet.
won
Dude.
because our record.
Oh,
I was like, if we go to this game and they lose,
yeah.
And
I want my money
I
back.
caught my baby a T-shirt when they threw it up.
that was cool.
Did you catch it?
Yeah.
I did.
You didn't have to punch. Did you have to punch a kid?
No.
The people in front of us were not there.
Yeah.
They shot into empty seats, dude.
I'm so
Really? They're
Well,
shooting
I
in
probably
empty
would-
seats.
I probably would have pissed some little kid off because just as he's going to reach out my long arm, whoop,
I don't
would
even
have.
give a fuck either.
I would have.
I will literally put my hand on his head,
Hold him
and
down.
I'm not even kidding. I'll
Well,
do it. I don't fuck.
The
fuck
other
that
thing
kid.
I was mad about, we had our
He
own.
didn't pay for shit. You know he didn't.
We had our own cameraman. He was getting everybody else. Not once did he get me or Sharp.
See, look,
On
I'm good.
camera.
We were behind
Look at
him.
that,
He's
Rick.
facing the court.
I'm the best
No,
cameraman.
not the
Look,
dude
got him.
sitting there. I'm talking about the one that was down.
Got him. Right?
Yeah.
It was a good time.
There to hire me as a cameraman.
But then it is
That was fun.
$60 for parking at the casino.
No.
I'm gonna explain it if you let me finish. Can I tell my story?
No, go ahead.
Jeez.
Whatever, dude.
So it's $60 at the casino, of course, because the Cavs and Guardians are playing the same day. So you got to go gamble to get free parking.
Yeah.
So it's
Take it
not
away.
free parking though. You have to spend money.
It's free parking.
You only had to spend like $10 at the casino to get to waive the.
So if you weren't going into this casino,
60.
60
Yeah,
bucks.
right?
60.
So it's not free parking. It's at least $10.
No, it's free.
No, because
She
you're
won.
forced into casino.
No, she
to pay.
won. So it's
How
free.
much did she win?
I won
50,
70
70
bucks.
So
bucks.
parking, they paid you.
Yeah.
They paid you $60 to park
Park
there.
there, yeah.
So it wasn't
exactly.
free. It cost them $60.
Well, no, well,
Nothing
it's free
is
for
free.
us. free for us.
It's
not
supposed
for-
to deter a lot of people from going in there, but a lot of people pay the $60.
It was crowded as
Yeah.
fuck in that casino.
Really?
Yeah.
Everybody wanted that
Crowded.
free parking.
Never been there.
I seen people. We seen people falling
This
over.
chick fell
Yeah, a lot.
getting
She's
to the
drunk,
cash.
falling
you know
over,
where you
trying to play
cash
the
in your
slots.
ticket. She fell right in front of that machine.
Do you win when you go?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah, Denise
I was on
the road.
fire,
A lot.
I
but
lost quick.
it
40,
makes me
50
nervous
bucks, I think.
after
So
a
it
while.
wasn't free parking. You lost all the money she won. You guys are back in the hole again.
We're even.
No,
Why they're
we're
going to work
me.
tomorrow.
I'm
That's
going
why
on
they're
that.
both
I'm
to
going
work.
on that.
Yeah, see that, right?
I'm
No
going on
day
that
off.
Dicky math.
I was a number. We were hoping I would hit that 50-50 raffle
Oh,
at
It's 10 grand.
It was 10 grand. I have to use that to get our seats.
I've never won anything anywhere ever.
Really?
No,
I'm
I had a
always winning
contest
stuff.
earlier at home by myself, and I lost that motherfucker. I swear to God.
Denise is gonna send you over Jay's contact information. You can just sell him on. Don't tell him a tree thing because he already knows Davy Tree. So
damn it,
you got to
Theo,
come up
don't-
with something else.
What could I do? What can I? What? Look at me. What the look?
You
The hookah lounge.
Who the fuck? Oh, all right. Let's,
who's in?
hold on. Pretend that didn't happen. Say it right on the fucking show, right?
I know now. I
God
know.
damn, he's probably watching.
Jay, I wore my Potty Animals hoodie down to the game. So
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody
walking
cared.
through there.
Nobody,
No, they-
nobody knows what the fuck it says.
People were looking.
Yeah, they were like,
looking
"What does that say?" I don't.
Yeah, no, they were like,
cursive
oh.
10
Oh my
years
God,
I
ago.
but
seen a
these
one lady
two-
look it up.
I think it just needs to be the word podcast underneath it to know that.
These two,
Under the heartbeat. Or
Dudes.
whatever, that rhythm.
who did Mike call them? You should have seen them. Oh, have you ever watched the movie with, what's that comedian, guys? Miami, he's like a gangster rapper, but he's a white dude from Malibu,
Oh yeah,
gangster.
Jamie
is that
Kennedy.
Malibu's Most Wanted?
Most
Yeah.
Wanted, yes. There was two old dudes. Old.
Had track
Dudes.
suits on, Rick, like Run DMC.
Yes.
But baby blue and
Yes.
orange. I
my
like.
God.
Yeah.
They're buying tickets though. I bet.
Drunk as fuck.
They were
trying
on
to
the
go.
floor. They had the floor
Oh,
seats.
yeah, they got money, dude.
Yeah, they get you, dude. If I had money, I would fucking dress like that.
They were trying to go
would
into
fucking-
Why
like
not?
places you're not
Yeah.
even supposed to go. I just want to see, man. No, Tim, come on, we got to get out of here.
wanna
And
go.
Uber's coming.
Dude,
How
when they
they're
when they
talking.
flash their fucking wristband is sparkly and shit.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
It was
They're
crazy.
They're like,
he
oh,
was,
oh
he
you're
did
blind
the
to me. What
pimp-
they go on through,
He was
sir.
doing a pimp walk and everything. He
Yeah.
had his
Feeling good,
hat
huh?
Yep.
off to the side.
Dude, they got
over there.
nothing else in life but money.
Probably.
Yeah.
You just got to stroke it now.
I'd say 40s.
No.
I worked at Cedar Point, babe. I'm pretty sure
Fif-
I know how old somebody
50s
looks.
maybe.
You
They
clean
were not
bathrooms, though. I don't
40s. They look rough. Maybe 50s.
Okay. That's how we look. That's how us
60s.
50s
I
look.
don't know.
Whoa.
That's us
You
little
look
kid,
rough.
little
You
kid.
could tell they spent a lot of time in the lounge because they were fucked.
Yeah.
They were living life, though. They was living life.
And then the two guys in front of us with their hair. Men,
Nobody
if
was
you're
in front of you.
balding,
They tried to
Let
comb
it
it
go.
off. You ever see? You guys see
Let it
John
go.
Cena now, where he's got the bald spot? And he
Let
comb-
it
he's got a
go.
comb back
oh, is
now.
he doing it?
Yeah, he's
yeah,
combing his
let
hair.
it
Like
go, let it go.
we watched
let
some of
it go.
WrestleMania. He's slicking it back to try to
my
cover.
Dude,
his
I've
spot.
seen some comb overs. Like we should.
Let
if I
it
knew he was
go.
going to talk about this, I could have rolled some footage because there's. I've seen some fucking comb over. I'm going out with style. Like when it gets gray, it's going to be gray.
Yeah.
When it goes bald,
Just
it's
shave it.
going to be bald.
Right,
I don't
same.
know. Is that what about you? Are you
Yeah.
going to try to?
No, I'm already got that shit going on.
Right. Well, we moved your headband thing so that you can't
Yeah.
see it now.
Thank
But
God.
Yeah, but you got thick hair here though.
Yeah.
Theirs was thin all the way through, and then it was slicked.
do you
It was
really
slicked.
like? Now again, I guess you can't see the bald spot in the back, so you're just going on like somebody else to be like, Rick, man, that
Yeah.
shit is not covering.
Yeah.
Because I see guys like totally bald and they got like four, like the Homer Simpson,
Stop,
four
and they
pieces of hair. You cannot tell me you're looking in the mirror like
Yeah, it looks good.
everybody's gonna believe that's a full head of hair. I'm going out the door. There's no way.
Listen, what about the guys who are bald with the fishbowl cut, and they got the long ponytail?
They
Let it go.
Let it go. Yeah.
Let it go.
I mean, at this point,
we know how long your hair used to be.
I get it. Like, I would not look good bald. My head's lumpy and bumpy and stuff. But you're basically bald any fucking way.
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah, I
these
don't-
people don't have significant others to be like, Ted, just let it go, buddy. You know what I mean? Like the four
I've been
strands.
lucky with hair. I mean, I don't have receding. I don't have a bald spot.
Mine's getting thinner, I would say. I've always had thick hair. Mine's definitely getting thinner. So when I do shave my head
Well,
real
you sleep
short,
with the ball cap on too. So.
yeah. Well, and then it's definitely getting grayer. It's definitely getting.
Yeah, we can tell.
He just agreed with you and kept talking. I think, I mean, with the ball cap on.
Yeah. What? Who
I don't
knows?
know. Someone's about to turn the light on.
I'd say within the past 3 or 4.
Oh, I thought he meant ball cap.
No.
Oh no, ball. Oh,
Like, how
okay.
would Ted know that? That's why you're supposed to deny.
I think within the last 3-4 months, I'm starting to get a little gray hair.
You just started looking in the mirror recently,
Yeah.
then, because it's been gray. As
You didn't
fuck.
I don't
notice?
think you can tell because it's like your.
Because I
your
usually
hair's
shave it. I don't
blonde,
let it grow.
and I feel
long.
like it blends in.
I do want to darken the center and leave the silver stripes on the side. I'm thinking about doing that.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Like, for real, leave it dark here and silver on the sides.
What
When it
are
gets-
you doing?
I am. I'm going to do that.
You get it in the fucking Harley too?
Yeah. No. Honda. But I'm going to do that. Yeah. We're going to give it a shot. What the hell?
Yeah. All right.
Then I might change the stripes every once in a while.
Oh, yeah, just move them around like a barcode.
Just go in the next day at work if you're like,
What the fuck?
did you? No, I slept on this side last night.
I mean, you see some of them
We have-
fucking eyebrows and shit that get painted on. Scoot's gonna do it.
Oh my God! Did you there's this show that we watch? Well, that I finished watching called Unlocked.
I just watched that.
Isn't that
dude's
good?
fucking eyebrows.
His brows.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit. Yeah,
he
no, I just watched
tattooed
that.
his brows on.
Basically, they open up
The
this
doors
prison
in the
and let them
prison.
out. They don't
didn't-
keep them locked down.
It's good.
Don't tell
At
the
night.
ending. I didn't
I
finish
won't.
watching it.
You'll like it.
But the premise is this sheriff comes in and wants them to
Yeah.
have free reign, no guards in there.
They were now.
They got to get along and not, none of
Now,
that.
mind
This-
you, these are killers and
Yeah.
murderers, and they went
Th-
from 23-1
Yeah.
to open doors and no
Yeah.
guards in there. They
Yep.
pulled the
Yeah.
guards out,
Yeah.
and they just have free
Where
in
at?
and out.
In Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah.
But
In
this,
America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
this
that's
is
Where'd you think
just.
it was?
Here's the
That was what?
thing.
Where'd you think?
Where you
were
going?
you thinking?
Or somewhere Indonesia.
This is because he said
Bangkok.
that's where he got it from. Was he sees how certain countries, but so this is just a detention center. This is where they're housed until
they get prison.
They get
exactly
permanent eyebrows.
Right.
Yeah.
That dude's brows.
Dude, that was crazy.
Who is he, the moderator, or is he an inmate?
No, he's
An
an
He's an
inmate.
inmate.
She. Let's say she's an inmate.
Just
'cause
went
he's
nuts.
got
God,
more
it's
than eyebrows.
So
Wow.
As soon as you're just watching the show, and all of a sudden
And
you're
then
like,
you
"What
see
the
it.
fuck?
I did.
Literally, what the fuck did I just?" Because it glimpses past
It
them.
goes past them.
Yeah, they don't stop on them. So you're
No.
just watching. You're like, "Oh, this is pretty." What the fuck did I just see? Like
for real, because that's exactly.
Then you're waiting for him to come back. I'm gonna
That's
see that
exactly
motherfucker
what
again.
I
I
did.
saw what the fuck I saw.
You
I
don't
know
see
it.
episode 4 again, I don't think.
Well, and it's funny because I did the same thing. I'm like, babe, did you see that? Did you? And that whole episode, I kept saying, did you see his brows?
It
But then
literally
they
looked
talk-
like a plant. Like they were like,
It was
"Where's
horrible.
Waldo?" type thing. 'Cause
Really?
He's just in
Yeah.
the background.
Yep.
And you, like I said,
But-
you're watching, and you're like, I seen that
I don't
happen.
know
I seen
how.
that. And
I don't know how far you are, but they actually
I'm right here. I'm way over here.
they talk to him,
Oh,
so you
shit.
get to see
Yeah, I
him
haven't-
long.
yeah, I haven't
You-
seen
you
that.
haven't been there
Long
yet.
term, you get to see him for a long.
We just
time.
found
It's
it like
crazy.
late last night, and I started watching.
It's really good.
So is that Unlocked just based on that Arkansas prison, or
Just
other prisons are trying the same type of format?
I don't know because I know.
How
it's
old
just
is this? Is this a new show,
This
or
is
we just
new.
Yeah,
found
it's
it?
new.
No, it's
Yeah,
new.
It's new.
You guys ever seen a prison like in Sweden or Denmark? Have you seen?
Yeah,
These things?
but it's again like I was telling Theo. It's different there. I feel like.
What did you see?
He's looking at
I'm
us.
saying, or what are we talking about?
Are you talking about how it's nice?
Yeah.
And it's all like a hotel.
It's a hotel.
Yeah.
With
and they
satellite
can come.
TV,
And they
kick-ass
come.
beds.
Some of them have.
They got
Yeah.
Craftmatics
Marble
and shit.
countertops.
Some of them have. Yeah,
full
it's like an
kitchens.
apartment.
It's a full blown out.
And here's the thing: some of these countries, they have a time where they have to come in, and then they, the next day they're allowed to leave at a certain
Yeah.
time because they go to work.
Yep.
And then they got to come
Now,
back.
is this for people who got caught selling some weed?
No,
and
it's their
then guy
jail.
who stole some shoes from
I
Walmart,
think
or is this
even
like murderers and shit?
murder, you only do a fraction of what you do in America for murder in
Yeah.
some of these countries. Like Germany, I think it is 20 or less. There's no such thing as life. But like Denmark, you might be like for something armed robbery, it could be like 7-8 years.
Let me ask you, what is their crime rate though compared to ours?
Low.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Like, what are we doing wrong?
Because we.
Yeah, I would.
Maybe are they rehabilitating their
They
inmates?
are.
Yep.
They are. They're rehabilitating them. Some countries, they're so scared that you don't want to get in trouble.
But we have friends and family or whatever who's been in and out. How are you rehabilitating these fucking people? Some people just don't learn.
Well, the rehabilitation process itself is all flawed. It's almost like and I didn't get this till years ago, when someone said the system is broke. I just thought that's something people say, and she really listened to. Any system has flaws, but a lot of justice, broken. Rehabilitation, broken. It's a money game. And a lot of the prisons nowadays, most folks don't know that it's all privatized. So it all is a cash cow. England, 90% or something crazy number like that are all private prisons. The Crown don't run any of that. That's all privatized.
Yeah, and you need someone to step in and actually talk and teach these people.
Well, like I think I discussed last week, but like when Clinton was in office, all that mental health, and all that rehabilitation and psychiatric patients, all that funding quit. That's why we're seeing the people in the homeless epidemic is nobody's fixing these people. There is no programs to bring them back in. They literally shut them overnight. People are like, hey, man, that guy gets what he deserves. Oh, the mental health's one thing, people abusing drugs something or another, but all of it falls, there's some type of mental illness to get you there, whether you're mentally weak, but there's a lot of things that could be done before you get to a stage like that are no longer funded. They just don't care. So they let society deal with people shitting in front of your property or passing laws to where it's fine to open air drug markets.
One time, and I apologize, dude. You got to let it go. I had to shit.
I was.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I keep bringing it up.
I'm looking at them. I'm trying not to glance.
You
over
didn't
at
do
you
any
and
time.
Drop the dime.
Just saying.
No,
shit,
accidents happen.
It's crazy,
Yep,
though.
shit happens.
I was walking a dog. I picked it up with the bag.
But a lot of that
Less.
could be alleviated. But there's no more money for it.
No.
Where's the money? The money's going definitely like this. And I hate to bring this up, but I'm gonna. That house, they were so proud, bipartisan. They passed it yesterday for the Ukraine and for the Middle East and some other bullshit. I don't know where they put it all, but that one of those packages, I think the Ukraine, was enough to fund the entire VA and end homelessness tomorrow.
Take care of the people
It's enough
here.
to end it all
What
tomorrow.
are we doing?
Yeah.
That's I always wonder what these deals, political pacts, and why it's so important for us to be the referees of the world. And
All
why
the
it's so
time. Let's
important.
mind our fucking business. You know what happens to people that mind their business?
The reason it's
Nothing.
important is because I'm going to want something from you later. You know
It's,
what I mean?
We never get anything from you.
No, we don't. They are.
Somebody's getting.
Yeah.
That's the way it would make sense to put that money there.
Look at the guys that drove the ship into the bridge. Now, Joe's talking about, we got to get the money to get that bridge. No, what about the insurance company
That's
from
what I
the
was-
Well,
the
there's going to be
shipping
a lot of
company?
rebuilding and a lot of restructuring over there.
Yeah.
Who do you think's going to have their hand in that?
Me?
Not us.
Yeah.
The government's going to have their hand in rebuilding and so that's going to make them a whole lot.
Well,
of
that's what
money
they say.
over
When
there.
people say we're
A
sending
whole lot.
$16 billion to the Ukraine, we're not.
No.
Then we're all American orders of stuff that we're making here.
Yep.
American companies get that and ship it over there. But this is where I get confused on that. Is their president just bought a yacht or there's all this money's gone? Well, so how is money physically getting there that America is not being held accountable or someone saying, hey, where are these checks going?
Right.
They don't care. They're sending pallets of freaking cash in one sense, and there's no accountability. Like they just lose trillions of dollars. It happens all the time. But the money I owed for the IRS, they didn't forget about it. Oh no! Like the other day, I was just curious: can Social Security be garnished for back child support or alimony payments? The answer is no longer it can be. But the only person that can garnish your Social Security or disability is the IRS. They got to take up to 15%. Nobody else can garnish it, not even for a past lawsuit.
Nobody.
Nobody could touch it now. Before they could.
Don't mess with the
But the IRS can get in there.
not even gonna say
so you got the
nothing on this
government taking the own government's money back. That's nuts.
Scoot don't even want to elaborate on
Let's
this
go to
topic. He's
break. I
afraid.
can't. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
let's
talking
take a
about
quick
the
break.
IRS.
Before we take a
Yes.
break, I just want to talk about, you bring up the cost of everything. I was just watching, he was a U.S. representative. He said that they buy this bag of bushings from a company for $90,000. That same bag you can get in a store for $100. But
They buy it from their own-
Yeah, they're buying it for that much. So someone's palm's getting greased, and it's not mine. We'll be back here after this break. Stay
I grease
tuned.
my own palm, but that's for a different thing.
That's crazy. I'm ready.
Yo, welcome back to the show. Before we get to the news, Scoot turned me on to this story about this
I have never turned you on.
about this TikToker that Scoot. You want to elaborate on what she did?
I have
Idiot.
no
Idea what she did?
idea what the fuck they were doing. I just like I heard somebody actually told me about this, and I don't know. It's more of this stupidity with people.
Yeah, I looked it up. Supposedly she's a reality TV star named Thammy.
And she's
MC Thammy. Rick, what do you think about that?
Jesus.
Sounds like you
Sounds like
got a
you're-
stuttering problem.
Now she's
Or a
making
list.
money.
Yeah.
Like these
Is
people.
it Tammy or
Thammy. THAMMY.
If I'm not mistaken, she's one of these people like that.
She's a mattress actress.
Well, they do it.
I'm
for
just saying.
full time, right? This
Queen
is how they make
size.
their money, right?
Yeah.
Doing TikTok and all that kind of shit. Jeez.
So supposedly she suffered first and second degree burns after filming herself taking part in an ill-advised viral trend. Like, who comes up with this dumbass trend? For her 2 million followers she has.
Dude, she makes some money for
it
that.
would be
She was with her
Young
friends in
kids.
Brazil. She's from Brazil. We spent 15 minutes with our feet on the ice with coarse salt, she said, recounting the April 6th horror. When I took my foot out, I never felt such pain in my life. 3 of my toes had turned black when it came out of the ice bucket.
hypothermia. Do
So we
it
got
to
the
you.
pictures of that, right?
Thammy was treated
That's her feet.
where she was told she was at risk of, what is that, thrombosis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
And that she
That
could have
is
developed
insane.
necrosis had she remained in the ice for another minute.
That is
That's what her feet look like. Not only her, but her friend decides he wants to get in on it.
Idiot.
he does not look happy that he got in on it, dude.
No.
He looks upset.
Yeah. Let me show Denise's picture, but I can't get it.
What did he put
Disappeared.
in? His feet?
It's gross.
He did it too.
Have you guys ever done anything stupid to impress
No,
your friends?
never.
Come on.
Let me see if I can get a
I know
picture.
Scoot has.
That's
He lit his
feet.
balls
That's why-
on fire once on 47.
What?
No, that was sexual. That had nothing to do with pressing nobody.
Whatever.
This is that guy's feet.
Jesus.
Dude. What is
He looked like a
wrong with
fucking
you fucking
cartoon.
people?
And
man?
there's a picture of him crying. Like,
Oh
what did
my
you
God.
think was going to happen when you did some shit like that?
Dude, what
When
is-
I saw her feet, all I thought about, if anyone's ever seen the movie Boomerang, he didn't. Okay.
Ricky, ever do anything crazy to
I'm
impress
thinking
your
right now.
friends? Besides shitting in the floor in Italy? Was it
That's
Italy?
crazy.
Italy, yeah, that was a nightclub. That wasn't on the floor in Italy. That was in a classy club, and that was a structured
With
hole in the ground.
Lamborghinis.
They had Lamborghinis and Ferraris.
So
off
is
of
that
them.
where cornhole started?
No,
Jeez.
cornhole is a lot older than you really think.
I know.
But
Antonio had us convinced he did it.
But I shit in front of your house one time. You can't let it go.
Jeez.
But you're
No.
just shitting on a nightclub in Italy.
I had no choice. I paid $20 to get in that bet.
Oh,
Yeah, I ain't going anywhere.
You
Not
paid
paying that
20
again.
to get in there for the
To shit
bathroom.
in a
No,
floor.
no, we were just
Or a hole with shit in the floor.
all night long. All that shit was going
Is it
on.
more like,
That's how I felt.
we got the base for you?
I've
Well,
done anything to impress my friends.
no.
Have you?
Nothing.
Yeah, you have.
No. I mean,
I don't think.
not really. I just, babe, people gravitate towards me.
I
Okay, I don't have to try to do something.
I got.
Oh, shit. Here
I
we
was
go.
trying to. So the house we live in now used to belong to family. We bought it off of her family or whatever. But I did I used to have. You remember that little Ford Escort I had? That
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
car?
I can't see you being in a Ford Escort.
No.
The reason
Sitting
why
in the
Adam
back
Sandler
seat.
wrote the song.
That's right when that fucking song came out too. That fucked me up good. But that little thing it's fast. It's whippy around the streets, right?
Yeah, with people pushing it. It's cool.
So I take the wife to her sister's house. That's who lived there. And at the end of that street, Rick, you live over there, is the alleyway.
Yeah.
Well, that alleyway used to be houses. Okay, instead of the the welfare building now? They used to be houses there. So you can go down to that alley. There's a bunch of houses. You make the turn and you go. So I drop her off and it's snowy. It's kind of like it's snowing a little bit. There's snow on the ground or whatever. I'm hauling ass down through there in my little Ford Escort. I fucking hit the brakes, whipped the corner. It was kind of cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm like, all right, that was sweet. Well, later I go back to pick her up.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, well, I'm gonna show her. Well, it had snowed quite a bit more while she was hanging out, and I think because she was in the car, I picked up quite a bit of speed. And when I turned the wheel, I looked over at her, was like, yeah, and the car just kept going straight. And at this point, we hit what was the curb, and launched that thing up into the guy's bushes.
Oh my God.
At this point, I am on top of the bushes. Now, Ford Escorts are not very big cars.
No.
But I am on top of this man's bushes with the bushes coming through the floorboard of the car.
What?
Strong bushes.
Yeah.
Well, it's weak floorboards. And I'm throwing it in reverse. It's a front-wheel drive car. So I'm throwing it in reverse. We're just spinning. This guy comes out of his house. Now, these bushes were nice. Like, they were trimmed to the T all the way across. He comes out with a freaking Sawzall, dude. We're cutting down the fucking bushes. I'm trying to, oh my God. It was so humiliating. At this point.
Just to impress your girl that you already had.
At this point.
You already had her.
He's cut out a car shape. It looked like a cartoon. I'm driving away. I'm like, thank you. I still have the bushes hanging out the bottom of the car. I just drive
what's
the fuck
she
out.
saying to you? Idiot.
Asshole.
No, I still think she might have been impressed. No, she was not. But she still married me, so.
We were on our way to get our license to get married.
Dude, I don't, like, I am not that person.
I can't see how you got to escort up that.
The
To
curb
that
helped
speed.
him. The curb.
No, just to that speed. The escorts were slow as fuck.
Yeah, but
It's
they
not
actually
two-cylinder,
weren't,
dude.
though. They would cruise.
2-cylinder.
Well,
unless
I'm
you-
just glad he
Is that what
didn't
they
come
were?
out
Yeah.
with a
he
chainsaw
was
ready. Was he
angry,
yelling at you?
Yeah, he was
was he?
angry.
I'm telling you, Pops had one, man. That thing was slow.
But that's not slow when you're going in the snow. It doesn't take much to get that fucker U-turning.
It's not
crazy.
slow. It's not go. You're not going anywhere in the snow
my
with
It's not
a
that
Ford
you don't
Escort.
go. I can't do it. My whole life, if I ever said, like, watch this, it does not turn out good. I am not now I don't say shit. Like,
Yeah, just do it.
that's it. Like, we used to play football, we used to play baseball and everything. And like, I don't want to be the guy like, all right, it's 4th down. Who's getting the ball? I'm like, no, if I get it, then I'm going to do what I got to do with it. But I could not be in the center, like be a LeBron.
He was never in the huddle when shit got
Nah.
crucial. Like, dude, come here. We're in the huddle, dude.
If you need me to do it, I'll do it. But if you ask me to do it, and I got to stand up there like I'm about to do this, it's something bad is going to happen. Like my car in the parking lot is just going to flip over or something. Like I can't be a watch this kind of guy. So I don't try to do stuff to impress people. It's just
Not anymore.
no.
Have you ever done anything to try to impress me?
No. Yeah.
Went to a Cavs game.
Yeah.
He did
Almost
wine
bought a
and dine your
timeshare. Almost bought a timeshare.
Almost by the time.
Well, what
Caught
the
your
fuck?
shirt.
I mean,
Caught your shirt.
pretty
with
much
one hand.
manhandled me at Dave and Buster's on our second date.
Right.
So,
What
I
have you
mean,
done to impress him? Why can't you impress him?
Oh, that Dave and Buster
What have you
thing is
done?
really a touchy subject still.
I hooked him up with playoff tickets.
Nah, this is a team effort at this
Jay
point.
did.
Did you?
Jay hooked him up.
That was nice.
That's what I'm saying. How come girls don't have to do stuff to impress guys?
I don't know. We got to do everything. You're
Actually-
doing donuts, hitting
I know.
bushes, floorboards missing,
What the
all
fuck?
kinds
I
of
had
shit.
a
I
song-
sacrificed.
Wrote for you to impress you.
Yeah, that was pretty solid.
We have that. I could put that back up again. I still have the video I made.
Theo.
And everything.
I hired someone to impress you.
I hired
Right.
a professional, not knowing you
Do
have
you
all
know
the.
who I am?
But do you know who
Do
I
you know?
am?
And I don't think it was
No
good
way.
enough, Rick. I wanted her to actually, because I have the studio and the equipment,
Some
I
backup
wanted her to
vocals.
sing
sing
it.
Yeah, that
You know
would
what I'm
be-
saying?
Why didn't you sing?
I actually, honestly, I didn't even think of it to sing.
So
Like,
here's
I
what
do
we're gonna
my
do.
own shit.
I'll
You guys
sing.
heard my
All
stuff.
right, I'll sing.
You are
Sure.
going to sing because
I
we're
will
about to
sing.
do a remake of the song with you singing it.
Okay.
I'm down with that. That would be
Okay.
impressive.
And
How
you know
about we do
what? I have headphone microphone now. I ordered it.
I don't know what that means.
Cordless.
It goes on your head like Britney Spears and all that.
So you can dance. I'm in trouble. Yeah, I got the whole routine.
Amazon. But,
Amazon.
Yeah.
You're going to dance like an Amazon?
No, I got it. I ordered it from Amazon.
Going for a Janet Jackson concert.
Yeah.
I would like for us to do a song for the podcast. Like a We Are the World.
But God, no.
We Are the Weird. I could do that. I'm down. I'm down with that. But we need very soon, because you say you're going to do stuff like make some clips for the podcast and stuff, and you don't. Okay.
Because I'm waiting on the sound check.
Yeah, no, I get it. That makes sense. That's right.
So, I'm waiting on this one.
I'm going to need this song remake.
Don't look at me. Look at him.
I can post that on.
Do we have just the music?
No.
Without his voice? I thought you owned everything. He should have
do.
gave you a copy of the music. Just the music.
It's not just music. It's.
No, I want instrumental so you can sing to it.
I don't have instrumental.
I don't want him as a background.
Yeah. Well,
I do have the original song that sounds like a commercial though.
Yeah.
But I also was going to impress you with those cowboy tickets.
I was going to.
No, because you know why I didn't get it?
I almost meant to take you here, but then I said no.
No, I bought them and everything. This one was like, yeah, no, you don't have to put them. I don't want to da-da-da. And I'm like,
fly to Dallas, taking the Cowboys game.
It was one of those experience games where you had the meet and greet package, food, hotel.
Who would you meet on the Cowboys if you
had... The guy holding the down marker. That's who. Here's Steve. He holds the down marker on third down.
Dude, would that not be the greatest shit in the world? For like them to interview, like, we have all the whole team here. Who would you like to meet? I want to meet that guy over there holding the footballs, the guy that hands them out during the
1st and 10.
Dude, what would they say? They'd be like, Stevie, come here.
Steve,
what the fuck?
You made it, Steve.
Oh my God! I don't.
At least they're good.
The ring.
Yes.
They win the Super Bowl.
Well,
they do.
We were talking about the Cavs.
Wait,
the guy
Cavs.
said,
yeah.
Do
anyone
you know
working there
every employee?
Football does that too, don't
Every
they?
employee.
Every employee, even the janitor.
That's why so many end up in the pawn
ring.
shops.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gets a ring.
No,
I don't think like Des Bryant's pausing.
Do you think the workers get the same diamond, or you think they get a knockoff?
It is a
down
it's a lower.
scale.
Down
it's a down
scale.
scale. That's why. So like you said, you always see them in pawn shops. And the pawn shops are like, oh yeah, we'll give you $30,000 for that. They're still worth a whole shit ton of money, because of what they are. But they're it's not the coach's version. It's not the player.
Could you imagine just even getting a downgraded version of that fucking?
I'd take it.
Sweet.
Listen, for as long as we've supported the Browns here and put in our money and stuff, we should all get fucking rings when they win. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No shit.
I don't even care if it's a gumball version. We should all get something. Fuck.
I think the refs for that game were brought in from Orlando.
I think we could have used our money from the ring that we sold, if we had one, to buy these season tickets.
Yes.
Well, I was thinking about wearing the ring to the season. Just, you know who I am.
Do you know?
Yeah.
I'm the janitor.
Do you know who I am?
Hey, but you have one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool.
Retired janitor.
The bartender.
Oh, they scan your ring. That's how you get your shit to the force.
Who are you?
He's got like an RFID chip in there. Bling. He's good. Get him some pretzel bites.
The bartender guy was so stoked. He was so happy. I gave him one of the shirts, one of the playoff shirts.
Yeah.
And he was like, "This is the best tip."
Because they don't get anything.
They don't get anything.
They're outsourced.
They work for
workers.
different. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The caterers.
So now let's just keep an eye on the news or something. Because watch that guy get fired. Like, we had 4 shirts come up missing.
Oh, shit.
The bartender guy wears it to work the next day. Like, look what I...
No, some lady gave it to me. Well, she's
we had 4 shirts stolen from the VIP section.
Her and this big guy here that looks like a fucking, what's his name? Wild thing. Just a little bit obese. Caught here taking shirts. Denise had a laundry stack of shirts when we left.
Hello. It
That could have been
just
Usher's
me.
shirt, dude. He's supposed to be sitting up there. He's running a little late.
Some other dudes had... People were
people were taking
them.
them left and right if someone didn't show up.
Yeah. We didn't. Here at the Poddy Animals.
We got you guys some. So after the show, we're gonna give them to you.
But
look
after
at
the
Denise.
show,
No, the hell you are. I gave 2 away to the bartenders.
No, we've got 2 shirts for him.
Oh, now we do. It's weird.
I want to go in the front yard where they throw them, and we got to catch our own shirts. You roll them up, throw them
up on the roof, and we got to go get them.
Oh.
You guys ready to get into some news?
I am.
Yeah.
Let's get into some news here with Denise.
Well, before I hear it, were you going to say something about that?
No. Why is that play?
What was all that for? What was...
That's
I
me.
thought he did a aha. All right, well, anywho, before I get into the news, I want to give you men and the men of our audience some medical info
Oh, shit.
that I heard come across. So, to keep you guys from getting urinary tract infections, kidney infections, and all
What
that
does
other
a
stuff.
urinary tract do to you? Like, stops you from peeing and shit?
Oh, it hurts.
Burns.
Yeah,
It burns?
hurts and burns.
Is it the one where they got to stick the little steel rod up there and loosen up some shit?
That's the Sunday
is-
morning effect from Saturday night. That's
Oh,
a bad
okay.
one. Yeah, you put your heels up against the wall and then stick it
Yeah,
like an
they put
8-inch
up like a
Q-tip in
metal.
your wiener.
Yeah, Q-tip.
Yeah, you have
Fuck
no,
that.
can't go backwards. Got to go forward. Adrian, just got to take
Okay.
it. All right. Is that what
Anyway.
we're talking
no,
about?
No.
STDs. I'm good.
Is that-
What?
No, this ain't it like that.
Okay, so
Sorta.
you guys should sit down
And pee.
And
and pee.
Right now?
It's,
I'm
Told you,
already
told you this
sitting
would pay off,
healthier.
Scoot. You
Yep.
used to laugh at me.
It is healthier
Yep.
to sit down and pee.
Why?
It is
Just the way
healthier.
your bladder is. I think it empties your bladder better, and I think it's just
It's healthier.
it's healthier.
Yeah, I sit down. Yeah,
Do you really sit down to pee?
yeah. Since she told me this all day today, I tried it. And guess what?
I wouldn't recommend old guys though, because your balls might
Oh,
get dipped in water.
Look, water is cold.
Happened twice.
Let me ask you this: how do they know it's healthier?
I'm sure they did studies. Just like when you poop, you should have like a stool, because the proper way to poop, because of how our intestines are, the proper
That
way to
makes sense
poop is
because
with
they
your
can
legs
trace
up.
the actual physical
Yeah.
like layout of your body. How they know it's healthier to pee sitting down?
Because I think you're emptying more of your bladder.
Yes, you are.
Did they test some people while they were peeing?
Yeah, I'm sure they
they're
did
like, all right,
studies.
right here,
pee.
Scoot. That was me. They tested.
You know, there's some things you guys probably have done this in your life where either you do something, you notice something in society, then you find out in a couple years that some son of a bitch has been paid
Yeah.
a shitload of money to study this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and then you're like, I already thought of that like years ago. Like after you piss, whether it's sitting down and then standing up, there's always a little bit more.
Now that I'm older, that's
No,
true.
you're right.
When I was a
Yeah.
kid, when I was
Well-
young, I'd piss and I was done. Now I've zipped up several times
and
and be like,
it's
oh
dribbling.
shit,
Yeah.
I'm not done.
For women,
Fuck.
because we already sit down. For us, we sit down, use the bathroom. You should stand up, wait a minute, then sit back down and pee,
Oh my
because
God,
you'll have
it's a
more
fucking
coming
process.
out.
I'm telling
reason
you,
I know that
it's
it's
a prostate.
It's the
Scoot.
stress
not a
on
prostate.
your-
I told
bladder.
my mom that. I said, Mom, how come I sit down, or even after you're done taking a two-ski, get up and you got to go again?
Because
She said,
it's
"My
the stress on
the
your
doctor
bladder."
said, you should stand up,
Yeah, and then sit back down.
one of the two, or stand up and you'll pee again. He said you should do that all the time.
All the time.
It's healthier for your bladder.
Yeah.
And you never should wait till you're bursting to take a piss.
No.
One of the worst
Well,
things
here
you ever
I'm
do.
pissed at my father right now because we had to talk when I was young about birds and the bees and all that stuff. You never told me that I was gonna piss on myself when I hit a certain age. Don't put it away until you're done.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like you'll start
he
peeing
didn't-
and then you
he
put it
didn't tell
away and all of
you-
a sudden you're still peeing again.
He
Nobody
didn't tell
told
you
me.
to do the shake
Shake,
it,
shake.
but don't play
Yeah,
it.
no, I beat it against the side of the fucking toilet. I
Still,
don't give a
when
shit
you go
about
to
that.
talk,
But
Yeah.
it's like, hello.
Yep. Soon as you
Still going.
you could shake it as much as you want. As soon as you
as
put it
soon
in
as
there,
you
you're
put
like,
it away,
are you kidding me? What's wrong with you?
listen, I did not know
Do you
this was
guys
going to
dab
happen.
it with a tissue?
Yes,
Okay.
always have.
No.
I do.
You should,
I do
because you don't
sometimes.
want to have
I'm a
reservoir like.
Well, you notice if I do the stand-up piss and then the shake, and then when you're tucking it down there, all of a sudden it's like I'm here. But if you sit down and piss, stand up, and that last bit of piss, you'll be surprised how much extra piss
Yeah.
there is. Sorry, fans. That dribble will not happen.
Yeah.
Will not.
So what now? I have to use the bathroom at work, and we work outside, so I have to tuck behind a tree somewhere.
Yeah, I
I have
know.
to, like, this
Up
is.
and down, dude. Up and down.
I did not know. Was you aware of this, or did it just happen to you too? Like, you're
No,
just peeing and you put it away, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, and then I still
fuck.
have some on like dribbling on my underwear. I'm like, what the fuck?
I noticed that when I do sit down and pee, I won't have that issue because I'm sick of piss in my drawers.
So this is a public service announcement for
no endorsements.
No, just straight up public service for our fans.
Sit and piss
or shake it thoroughly before you get up.
Or get up and sit back down.
It's a nightmare.
And then wipe.
Yeah.
And then wipe.
Now, the two-ski, they sell these damn footstools.
Yes.
That
Can't you just get an ottoman or something? Just put that bitch in the bathroom?
No,
well, it's called Ottoman. Your Ottoman got something else. That's your Ottoman, man. No, there's a stool now that goes on each side of the toilet to bring your legs up, and they say that's healthier for you too.
Potty.
It's less strain.
That's what it's called.
That's
body.
what it is?
Yeah.
But you can get Temu sells the ones that wrap around your toilet at the bottom so you can just scoot it away.
Yeah, there's some kicks out there, folks.
Yeah.
You need to be educated about
At my old house, it was great. I didn't need one because my tub sat right there.
Because now she's got the handle one that helps her get up.
You got the tub there and the sink up there. You got them all.
I'm just going to get one where you don't even have to sit, like the old people get, and just little
what if
squat.
you get a shit hammock?
God.
Like you go there and lay in a hammock, you know, with the bottom cut out. Then
my
sleep.
God.
Just a swinging.
What else you got?
Oh, Lord. Okay, so here's a crazy... I want to talk about this judge for a moment.
Judy.
His name is Mark Stoner.
Oh, shit.
And he must be stoned in the head because... so he's a judge out of Indianapolis. What's violent?
You wanting to stone him in the head?
No, I said he must be stoned in the head.
Exactly.
Not stone him in the head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was with Theo. I'm like, wow.
All right, anywho.
Damn.
Like this is
Well, you know what? Yeah, he could get stoned. So there was a woman who she unalived her 2-month-old baby.
Oh.
She was on meth.
The baby was on meth?
She has a 2-month-old and a 3-year-old. She was on meth, and the baby was crying, and she wanted the baby just to shut up. She was tired, so she put a pillow over the baby to get it to stop crying, and
it worked.
So
we're here.
Yeah. So fast forward.
It'd be a shitty story if it didn't, right?
The end.
The end. Nothing happened.
And the baby removed the pillow. The end.
She's found not guilty.
What?
Because it wasn't her pillow? It was my pillow?
No. His explanation is not everything that's a mistake or everything that is wrong is criminal. So
what are we coming to?
It was
a whoopsie doodle. Whoopsie.
Meaning he thinks if she wasn't on meth, she wouldn't have killed the baby. Like
and
she
if
wasn't in her right mind.
I wouldn't have hit that tree.
So we're just blaming the meth now.
Yeah.
And the 3-year-old daughter even testified against her mother, saying that, which to me, I feel like I thought there was an age limit there. I didn't realize 3-year-olds were able, but I think they just went off the statement of, did you see your mommy do this? But anyway, this is the same judge, and these are people that are trying to get him to step down.
This is insane.
Step down. It should be knocked down.
Hold on. This is the same judge that, so there was a guy that murdered, like on purpose, cold blood, a cop. They arrested him, blah, blah, blah. He was in jail for 4 years. Same judge was like, time served.
4 years?
For killing a
So
cop.
what was his reasoning behind that? Like,
He's-
if the gun that he used was terrible.
So I don't understand. Like, we can drink and drive and get in trouble.
Yeah.
We don't get off because, you know what, if he wasn't drinking, he probably wouldn't have hit that lady.
And I'm going to ask you a question when you're done with that, or I can ask it now.
Go ahead.
When they say that, and I'm learning more about precedents,
Yes.
Now, somebody else can argue this case, got Smith versus State, 2024.
Yeah,
Judge
they
finds
now
this.
can use this.
That case.
Yes.
That's why it's so important. When judges go way off the Richter here,
Be careful because we can use that.
That's what a good lawyer's job is, to find another case that's just like your case.
And get you off.
That's why they paid the big bucks.
That's why you get OJ's lawyer, not the public defender.
Well, his lawyers were knowledgeable enough to find enough references to get this thing
that's crazy.
Twisted back around that poor OJ's been the victim here the whole time,
Yeah.
But that's what a good lawyer does. It's not about money getting you off.
I thought that meth was illegal though. So how does doing one crime. I thought during the commission of a crime, if another crime happens, you're still guilty of that crime. So if you're breaking into a house, right, you can't be like, well, I was breaking into the house and the guy came out, so I had to kill him because he was trying to hurt me for breaking in. No, that's murder in the commission of a crime. You still, you're still in trouble for that.
Well, there's a lawyer that would say if he not came out of his house, he'd still be alive.
But how can you be like, well...
They don't want you basically... If you leave your house to go approach someone that's on your property, you already left the safety of your house.
Right. No, well, I'm talking about, like, in this situation, how can you be like, well, it was kind of the meth. You know what I mean? Like, we should let the guy off. He was on meth. Like, if he wasn't on meth.
I think with this judge, and this circles back around to, you know, the prison systems trying to rehabilitate these people and whatever. I think his thing was, I think this is his, you know, thought process was she needs help.
Well, I don't understand what they're
but the
thinking.
problem is she needs help, but he's not giving her the help or the resources for that help. He just let her go.
Wasn't that why people reoffend, though? They never really battle their addiction, and the addictions turn into something more and more desperate. So where do you draw the line to say, hey, this person's going to rehabilitate themselves, they're never going to do it again? How many chances do you give them rehabilitation before you have to punish them? It's weird. What do you do with that?
Now, you heard a kid like that. Oh, like that she did.
Yeah, but you keep doing this. They break it.
There's no rehabilitating. Just end her.
The murder,
end her.
Well, how many people are in jail that don't remember the crime at all? They're drunk. There's people that are sitting there that I swear to God they're innocent. And then, by all means, if you were in their head, you'd say, yeah, there's nothing else up here. You know, he's not hiding anything.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the jail's full of people that don't remember that night or that day or that incident.
Yeah.
Or that rage where people black out. It's legitimate. I know that is, but you have to hold people accountable. Because anybody can use that clause. We're all rage. We all blacked out. And we all don't remember last night. And it killed the family of 6.
And it takes a lot to plead insanity now.
Oh, that's one of the hardest ones to get.
So hard.
Yeah. Even somebody that is absolutely.
Yeah.
Didn't we know someone close to us, Rick, that like went to court and like had peanut butter down there and was just acting like they were eating their own
what?
Feces,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Did it work?
No, they're still doing life. No, it did. It worked. It was a traffic ticket. Fuck.
Oh my God.
But they got off.
Fine.
All right, I won't.
So more crazy news. More than 200 women and several men accuse a doctor in a lawsuit of sexual abuse and unnecessary exams. Now, Dr. Derek Todd, do you know what he is a doctor of?
Podiatrist.
He is, you know what? That would be better than being a rheumatologist.
What?
Right.
So...
It's the guy that studies rooms.
Oh.
He's a rheumatologist. You know...
Joints.
For joints.
Yeah.
Spine, you know, he can do bones.
I got a doctor
of smears.
I got a doctor of joints too. If you need a hookup, I'm just saying. I got a rheumatologist too. If you need
one of the victims, he aggressively groped her breast.
Well, he's checking the bone. It's a breastbone.
She went in for her spine.
Neck bone.
Yeah, but sometimes them big honkers cause spinal damage.
Yeah.
Like you have to check
he wants
That's
to see
legit.
if the weight of them is causing the
damage. So if I hold them up and you're like, oh, my back feels better, then what the fuck?
There we go.
Now I'm a genius. But if I hold them up, right, and then you can't just hold them because sometimes you have to numb them. Because they can be sore. You're like, numb, like that. You have to numb them, and then...
So she was groped.
So, yeah, he also performed unnecessary, like, pelvic floor therapy. Now, hold on.
How do you know it's unnecessary?
Okay, so I've, myself, not to get personal, I've had pelvic floor therapy.
Thanks, babe.
Or dry humping, as we like to call it.
It's not. But one, I always get a female because... Part of PT, you have PT, they give you stuff to do. But the other half of it, they're pretty much inside you. So there's no reason for him to be doing this pelvic floor therapy. There's no reason to be there if you got spine and joint issues. testicular exams, rectal exams on patients. On different patients.
Testes?
Jeez.
I said and men.
Oh, okay.
Dude, he's groping dudes too?
Yeah.
Yes.
This guy's a freak.
Oh, yeah. What's his name? Todd. Mr. Todd. Okay.
Derek Todd. I mean, because he's his specialty.
Rick Winton's seen him once.
His specialty should be
3 or 4 times.
No, I've seen his work online.
His specialty should be like muscles, joint, inflammatory conditions,
fisting.
But here's the thing, like that's the thing, like so if he lays you down, right? So you come in and you're like, my shoulder's killing me, right?
Yep.
I've tried everything. I've been to every doctor. I've had cortisone shots, everything. And this guy gives you a little bit of a
you forget
on
about
your balls,
pain.
right? You jump up, forget about. You're like, oh
The
shit,
shoulder
dude.
pain.
He's a fucking genius then, right? He's the fucking doctor of the year.
I tell you what, if someone's playing with my balls, I'm totally gonna forget about that shoulder pain.
Not even an issue.
And no one in there can't say they would forget about that shoulder
Did he lose his medical license yet?
The guy could be a genius.
Just happened.
He's on to
Taking
something.
appointments.
Yeah.
He's still taking
Well,
appointments.
no, see.
People are going back.
They're going to have to separate him from the hospital because he was affiliated.
Oh.
So that's even worse because now the complaints are coming in saying, why didn't the hospital know what was going on under their roof?
Why did the same lady make 3 appointments this month? You know what I'm saying? Come on.
I mean,
you know, some of them kept coming back.
Yeah.
They enjoyed it.
I had to really see what he was, if he was going to fix my fucking shoulder or not. Yeah.
My pelvic floor never felt better.
All right.
Yeah.
well, it started off in April of last year when the 2 anonymous complaints came in, and then they launched an internal investigation.
I want to know.
He couldn't conduct sensitive exams without a chaperone.
I want to know how, like, what kind of dudes didn't punch him in the mouth? Like, how it didn't end up like that, a story like that.
I think.
Like, dude, if I'm in there because I'm like, my neck's a little, say, woohoo, you got your finger in my butt. I'm punching you in the face. Like, doctor or no doctor?
He's a
I think.
He's a salesman.
He probably picked certain people because you can tell
Listen,
certain people that you can talk into.
If you go in for a back, right? You're like, my back's hurt. Now this is a rheumatologist, and he sticks his finger in your butt. Yeah. You ain't saying shit. You're like, oh, that's probably routine.
Well,
that'd have ended his career right there because I'd have made a fuss right in the office.
You're gonna question firsthand.
Yeah, and then the second hand, I'm asking why both hands.
You're gonna question why beforehand because I went in. So my doctor that I see for my back and whatever issues, and
she goes in once a week.
No,
for a groping.
She wanted to get.
Why are you wearing lingerie to the doctor? I don't understand what's going on.
It's a negligee.
That's old school.
It's protocol. They don't do the gowns anymore.
You got to show up that way.
I don't think kids today would know what that is, but
it's really classy.
She wanted a second opinion before she wanted to insert this device in me. That she sent me to a urologist. So the whole time up until I had this appointment, I'm thinking, let me Google what all they do because why would I go to a urologist? And the whole time I'm like thinking, do I cancel this appointment? Because I don't think this chick knows what she's talking about. I get into my appointment. Obviously, I didn't cancel. And I'm like, I have a question. Before I even got examined, I said, because I wanted to be comfortable.
What kind of dentist office is this?
Right. And I asked her, I said, why am I seeing you? You're like a urologist. And she was like, I'm a urologist guy and I have an umbrella of what I can do, in the body. She does bladder, women parts, all that stuff. And, kidney. And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense why she sent me to you to make sure everything was on the up and up.
Is she a specialist or just a urologist with other credentials?
She's a specialist.
Oh, is urology a specialist?
No.
Not every urologist does what she does.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So, and apparently
wow.
the procedure I told you this, the procedure I got to have done has only been around for 2 years. Like it's new. It's so new. They don't have side effects coming in yet.
So why are you going to do it? Fuck that.
Because it's going to prolong my life.
I don't know. You don't know that? You don't know what the side effects are.
That's what this is going to do? Son of a bitch.
Jesus. Moving on. Anyway.
Yeah, moving on.
So,
what else you got?
In September, he reached a voluntary agreement with the Board of Registration of Medicine to stop practicing. Fine. Yes. So he has to stop practicing medicine, but no criminal charges have yet been filed against him.
How not civil charges?
Is that crazy?
Nothing happens to people, Scoot, that do bad. Only people that do good. Like you forget to pay your taxes.
They'll flow in.
They will.
He's already admitting guilt in one sense, like OJ. Yeah. He didn't kill her, but yet he had to pay all this money.
Would you be embarrassed as a guy, though? Would you be able to go into court with everybody and be like, he wanked me? You know what I mean?
They didn't say.
I didn't tell anyone when the old guy groped us. I mean, took pictures of us as kids.
That's because he was paying you. This guy gave you nothing.
You're paying him.
Right.
That is.
All right, let's take another break. We'll come back and get into our topic.
Do we really want to break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
On that note.
Wait, did we
old man groped you? We're going to take a break on the old man groping you?